Everybody, Pastor Taylor here, welcoming you back to our series, The Little Things. We're discovering that tiny actions like speaking a teeny weeny lie or speaking a gigantosaurus truth can have a super duper big impact on our lives. Just like our series Bible verse from Proverbs 12:19 tells us, truthful lips endure forever, but a lying tongue only lasts a moment. This week, we're focusing on little lies lead to destruction. It's like when you put just one wrong piece in your Lego set. Your superhero spaceship might end up looking like a rubber ducky. And who wants to fly to space in a rubber ducky? Am I right? No. But don't worry. We're not just talking about rubber duckies and destruction today. We're also gonna learn how we can avoid destruction by telling the truth. But first, let's join Pastor Ivalani in the studio, who's about to play a game of giant Jenga by herself. Should be interesting. Over to you, Pastor Ivalani.
Why, thank you, Pastor Taylor. Hey, kids, and look what I have here. That's right, a giant game of Jenga and a not-so-giant game of Jenga. This thing's huge, though. I love it. It's almost as tall as me. See, now, playing Jenga is a bit like trying to sneak a cookie from the cookie jar without Mom noticing. She notices, okay? But we have to remove one block at a time and put it on top without the tower tumbling down, which can be kind of nerve-wracking, right? See, just like this Jenga tower, our lives can also tumble down if we're not careful with our words and our actions, especially when we tell little lies. Now, imagine using a banana as a hammer. Yeah, that makes no sense, and it would just turn into squishy, mushy, gooey mess. It would not work. Let's jump into our Bible story for today and learn a little bit more about that messy mess that I was just talking about. Our story starts with a man named Gehazi. Yep, that's his name, Gehazi. What a mouthful. And he was the servant of Elisha, who was a prophet of God. Now, one day, Naaman, a commander from Syria, that means he was really important and had a high ranking, okay? He came to Elisha to be healed of his leprosy, which means his skin was covered in disease. And it was a terrible thing that plagued a lot of people in a lot of Bible stories. And guess what? Naaman had it. Now, after being healed, Naaman wanted to give Elisha some gifts. I mean, like, thank you, right? Your skin and your body is healed of disease. Naaman wanted to thank Elisha with a gift. Thank you. But actually, Elisha said, no thank you, and he refused the gift. Now, where's Gehazi in all of this story? Why did we mention him earlier? Let's get to it. Because, Gehazi. Good old Gehazi. Yep, he saw an opportunity for some freebies. Oh yeah, he's ready to dip his hand in that cookie jar. He ran after Naaman and told him a tiny little lie. This lie was that Elisha changed his mind and that he wanted some silver and 2 sets of clothing for new prophets, that he did want the gifts after all. Now, Naaman was excited because he really wanted to thank Elisha. So he gave him that and even more than Gehazi asked for. See, this is where the Jenga blocks wobble, kids. And Gehazi, he hid the gifts and he lied. He lied to Elisha about where he had been. It's like pulling out a Jenga block from the bottom here. Okay, so nervous. No. Well, that was bound to happen. See, Elisha knew Gehazi had lied. Okay, God is on his side. And he told him that because of this lie, that Naaman's leprosy would cling to Gehazi and his descendants forever. That is crazy, and that's a huge punishment. And what happens when we remove too many blocks from our Jenga tower? Look what happens. Things fall. They're not stable. The structure cannot be up. See, when we do that, that one lie changes everything. But when we tell the truth, it's like building our tower, block by block, gotta get it going, more stable. Gotta fix things, right? The truth might not always be the easiest choice. That's for sure. But when we remember our Bible verse in the book of Proverbs 12:19, it says, and this is very important, it's always the right one. And it always leads to a stronger, not so wobbly Jenga tower. Now, as we build this up, you're seeing building a strong tower of truth. We must remember, guys, it's so important that the little things, the little lies, make a big impact. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to see my life tumbling down. We can make a better choice, and we can choose the right choice that honors God and His Word and live a life that brings Him glory. Because what is done in the dark, like lying, is brought to light because Jesus is light. So guys, keep that in mind as you build strong towers of truth in your own life. Well, guys, that's it for me. Let's head back to Pastor Taylor for more of our lesson.
Thank you, Pastor Ivalani. You know, you're as good at Jenga as I am at, well, not Jenga. See, kids, when we lie, it's like we're trying to build a Jenga tower with marshmallows. You know, little squishy, not strong or sturdy at all marshmallows that taste delicious, by the way. It's wobbly, it's sticky, and it just doesn't stand up straight. Lies can make us untrustworthy. They can create a mess that we then have to clean up. And let me tell you, cleaning up a marshmallow mess is not fun. That stuff gets in your carpet. Oh, it gets everywhere. But when we tell the truth, we follow Proverbs 12:19. Our life tower stands strong and steady. It's like a Jenga tower built with the sturdiest of blocks, not marshmallows. That's the kind of life that we want to live, right? Well, what I want to do, L Kids, is invite you now to take an opportunity to commit to honesty. You know, you might have told a lie before. We all have. It might be big, it might have been small, but guess what, guys? It doesn't define you. God gives us new chances every day to choose honesty over lies. So if you want to commit to telling the truth, even when it's hard, I want to invite you to pray with me right now, L Kids. Let's all bow our heads. Dear Heavenly Father, we love you and we thank you for sending your perfect Son, Jesus Christ, to die on the cross for me. I believe in my heart and confess with my mouth, you are my Lord. I ask you to forgive me of all my sin. And I thank you for helping me be honest, no matter what situation that we're in. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Man, what a wonderful time we've had today here, everyone. Remember, your words hold power. They're like the blocks in your life's Jenga tower. If you build with truth and honesty, you'll have a strong and sturdy tower. But if you start slipping in those marshmallow lies, you might just end up with a sticky mess that falls and crumbles down like this. Down it goes. Stay truthful, kids. And don't forget, next week we're diving into our final lesson in our Little Things series, which is called Speak Truth, Build Trust. Until then, it's gonna be an amazing time. Let's keep building with truth and avoid those marshmallow lies. See you later, Elk Kids.